Shout out to everybody that's here. We're going to talk about a particular tweet that came to my attention earlier today. It actually was sent to me through email. I checked my email randomly and I was sent a bunch of screenshots by a black female. Shout out to her. There was a black female that sent me the screenshots. Not a black dude, because I think she was disturbed by it and she probably thought that I thought the same thing when I saw it. But ladies and gentlemen, shout out to everybody that's here. See you, Iron Man. It's been a while. What's up? And I shared it on my Facebook as well because I was disturbed about the amount of simps, amount of you black males who came to her rescue. That's why I'm doing this live stream. I'm doing this live stream not because she was an interracial dater. I don't have an issue with people dating interracially. The problem is you have a female who was dating a guy who was talking behind her back about her to a mutual friend who probably wants to screw her and who I believe gave her the messages. I don't know how she got them unless she looked through the dude's cell phone. But not only is she on Twitter telling people this, she's giving those people this dude's information and his friend's information, doxing them and sending. One of them got fired from their job because of her. Because she got hurt feelings because she got played. She thought she was different. And maybe this will spark a lot of conversation. She's giving people this dude's information on Twitter. That's how hurt she is. Not understanding that you can't do shit like that. Now, if the guy's a racist piece of garbage, it is what it is. But you chose to get with him. You were having relations with him. You are still on Twitter right now begging for his attention, hoping that he apologizes to you so you can go back to hopping on his dick. Because that's all it is. You black beta male simps went and attacked this dude, got trying to get him fired from his job. He's trying to get his friend fired from his job because you want to appease a female who was just on top of his dick probably a few weeks ago, maybe even a week ago, hell. Instead of putting this dude's information right there on her Twitter timeline and nobody's saying shit. But I was deeply disturbed by you beta fucking, you know what? By you black males over there caping for her, defending her. This shit is sick. And you know what's crazy? She's on there tweeting about Black Lives Matter. She's trying to show how politically active she is and how pro-black she is. She doesn't like Trump. But you dated a racist white boy. You knew he was racist. Because I'm pretty sure he talks shit about black men in front of you. You probably feel the same way. So we're going to talk about this. Yeah, I want y'all to see this timeline. Let me put it on the screen. I want y'all to see. Hold on, let's see. Look at this right here. She's literally begging for his attention again. Meanwhile, you got these black males. Somebody went over there. Let's see. Hold up. It's a lesson for another time. Let's see. Let's see. Because I've seen race trumps religion. Hold up. Let's see. I don't know if these, because I know I've seen these replies. Maybe I need to go back. Hold on. Let me see. Listen, I mean, this speaks for itself, y'all. I thought you blocked him eons ago. I just want y'all to take a look at that, man. Look at these guys, man. What? She's literally begging for this dude's attention. Want him to apologize, want him to say he's wrong so she can get back with him. I mean, you can't make this shit up. But there's more of this shit. We gonna get into it, man. But damn, black men, I was disappointed. I thought y'all would call this out, and y'all ain't calling it out because you're weak. Because she's an attractive female, and we're gonna get to some of her posts because I see why y'all are simping. Because she's built like the women that y'all thirst after. That's why y'all are there trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho. But I'm disappointed in you dudes, man. And she basically is using them to attack. But we're going to get into it. Let's see who's here. Deshaun, JT, Mellow Burr, Ray, Jaye, True, ATL and Mr. Michigan, Shy, Nick the Magnificent, Bella Michelle, King Ace, Renee, John, Tab, Ashlyn, Sammy, Shing, I'm Aaron, Man Cold TV, Gerard, A Nash, Bad, Obi, Solitude is a blessing, Prince Jern, Bella, Jay Taylor, Doris, Elbert, Abby, Chico, Coogee, Shantia, Pootie Tails, TKC, R-Wash, Brittany B. Shout out to Obi Trice because some of us are hypocrites calling on Jay. Let us do the cursing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let y'all do the cursing. Crystal. Well, we're gonna get into the racist comments because she thought they were. Don, Julio, Tony V.
Because some of us are hypocrites. Calm down, Jay. Let us do the cussing.
Well, she posted the comments, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna see that. Here we go. Dude says, sorry, not sorry, but I have this black girl over again, and every time she says something stupid as fuck, I want to call her the N-word, LOL. Is that bad, or is she just acting her part? This stays between us. I guess his name is Graham. No, fuck. You call her that. If she's acting the part, then she can't get mad when you say it.
Who are you talking about?
Let's see. Yeah, but these are some of the messages. Hold on, let me get out of this. That's some of the message. JRL, I appreciate the super chat, but the name is not important. This is not a celebrity. Y'all claim I talk about celebrities all the time. As soon as I don't talk about a celebrity, y'all want to know who the fuck they are. I got their Twitter right there on the screen. You know, years of making red pill content, you look for people to understand what's going on in the world. You know? To understand that the truth is right in front of your face, whether you want to hide from it or not. And the thing is that we are in a society that wants to punish us when we have options and we want to live the way we want to live. But with, you know, black women, they can choose to be either or whenever they feel like it. And then they will use us to attack the person that they are upset at. These guys are being used and don't even know it. They're being used and don't even know it. Okay? Y'all got to understand that. She thinks she's doing a good thing by putting this on social media. You know? Shout out to Sha. She thought this was a good thing to put this on social media so everybody can see it. But all it does is expose what we've already known. We've already known this mindset was there. How can you attract a dude that's racist? There are plenty of black women who are dating non-black men who aren't, I would say, outwardly racist, you know. But you get with the guy that you claim you're with for a couple of months. And he is saying these things behind your back. It is because he's only with you because he likes the way you look and he wants to smash. I mean, y'all think that you with another race that mindset changes. No, it doesn't. She says he didn't know he was racist. I have a hard time believing that. So you've never had a conversation in regards to issues. You just dating a guy who clearly does not believe in what you believe in. You're dating him anyway. What attracts you? What I want to know from you sisters who date out, what attracts you to a guy who ends up becoming racist like this? What attracted you to him in the first place? You know, because they only been together for a couple of months, according to her. So obviously you must have seen something that was off-putting. How she didn't make, because she knew he was racist. Let's look at my hashtag. Hold on, let me go to my page. Let me show y'all my hashtag, because I did a might as well. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. Okay, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Where's my original post at? This is my original post. That was my original post. You knew that boy was racist. You knew that boy was racist, man. And come on, man. You knew that boy was racist, man. You knew that boy was racist, man. You knew it. Yeah, she just thought she was different. She thought she was different than all the rest. And then when she didn't realize that, she want to use black people to attack this guy, putting his information out here, trying to get him fired from his job. It's too late. It's too late. This only makes you look bad. Now, I don't give a fuck about him. I mean, it is what it is. But I just don't like the fact that you grown-ass black men are out here attacking somebody that you don't even know on the behest of a female that you don't even know. Okay? Y'all can't tell me these chicks don't see it. You knew that boy was racist. Yes, you did. Right. You go months without realizing that this guy was alt-right. You knew he was alt-right, but you was still dealing with him? Does that make sense to anybody? And then you want to use black people to attack this guy, get this guy fired from his job. I'm telling y'all right now, she's going to go back to him. I guarantee you she's going to go right back to Brad. Shout out to Cornelia. She's going to go right back to Brad. The same Brad y'all think y'all protecting her from, she's going to go right back. He going to probably be smashing by the end of the weekend. She's going to be back over at his house and he going to be smashing by the end of the weekend. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. You knew that boy was racist. Get that hashtag going. But I have a hard time believing that you did not know of his tendencies. I have a very hard time noticing. Where's the tweet about wanting a good black man? Where's that tweet at? Listen to this. Look at this. Hell hath no fury like a black woman scorned. And that tells you everything you need to know. So because you got played, you want to attack this guy and his friend? Seriously? That's what's crazy. End of the day, I learned this lesson loud and clear. I'm good on white men. We will see. Where's the one about need a good black man? Look at this. I don't discriminate. If you cute, you cute, and that's on that. So she probably gonna end up dating another white man, because once they go, y'all think that's gonna be it? No, it ain't gonna be it, man. I'm telling you, man. Where's the tweet about the good black man? Cause there was a girl that sent it to me. She sent that tweet to me. Yeah, she said she want a good black man. Y'all gotta see that tweet, man. That was hilarious. Would you even know what to do with a good black man? Yeah, Brittany, she said she gave her all to him. That's what she said. I wonder, did she ever give her all to a black man? I highly doubt it. I bet she ain't never gave her all to no black man. But she gave her all to this white boy who ends up calling her an N-word behind her back. Hold up. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. I got to send it to my other email. Hold up. I'm going to put that on the screen so y'all can see it. Oh, now you want a good black man. Okay. Shout out to the sister that sent me this. I do appreciate that. There was no black man that sent me these screenshots. It was a black woman, because she felt some type of way about it too. Y'all got to understand female psychology, man. They not going to stop with dating what they like. And if they like whiteness, that's what they going to date. Yeah, he probably done talk all cash shit about. Let me tell y'all about these racist Caucasian dudes, or anybody who's racial in general. They will usually display it by being disrespectful towards people in your group. They'll make disrespectful comments. They'll talk about the men in your group in order to denigrate you, you know? They'll do it in order to denigrate you, and you don't even see it. Or unless you don't want to see it. And that's where we're at. When a woman is in love, she's willing to put up with anything. I truly believe he broke up with her. That's why she says she's scorned. Why are you scorned? Is it, I bet she gave him chance after chance to apologize, and he probably never did. He ain't even apologized yet after getting caught with the messages. He don't care about her. He done smashed. He know he can smash again. He's not pressed. You know what I'm saying? He's not pressed about being with her. He's not pressed. She might think he's pressed, but I don't think he's pressed. And that's what we have going on, man. And again, I don't care who y'all date, man, but don't come back to black people talking about defend me, attack this person. Because that makes you look bad. And it should. You want us to defend you now? Why? Having some issues with my Twitter, but now you want us to defend you. I bet he broke up with her and she want to use these messages again. She probably had these messages for a while and he probably said whatever. He's done. He done hit it. He done. In a couple of days, nobody's going to care. Probably tomorrow, nobody's going to care. You want to come back to us and you want us to attack him because you mad. You want a good black man. You tired of worshiping Brad. You tired of putting him on a pedestal and giving him your all. You've been giving him your all and you're tired of it, man. Tired of giving him your all, huh? That's that mental illness, man. That's that mental illness. I'm telling y'all. Y'all know I got to keep this logical and really speak on this real quick before I take phone calls. You have females like this, melanated women who will get into a relationships with Caucasian men or non-black men. And when that relationship goes south, he leaves, he doesn't want to be with her anymore. She will then go back to black people with this vigor of, just that anger, that frustration built up, that bitterness. And she wants to use that to go after this guy. She wants to be conscious. She wants to be pro-black. She wants to uplift black men. All the while, she's been worshiping Brad. She's been worshiping Caucasian men. And a lot of that is going on. And no, this isn't me being divisive. This is me calling a spade a spade. I'm speaking on this because this particular person made their thoughts public. So because you putting all this information, you putting this guy's information out here, you obviously don't care. So I'm going to speak my piece on it. This particular female is not pro-black. You can't just be pro-black when you get out of a relationship with a Caucasian person and you feeling some type of way. You're in your feelings and emotions. No. You can't just pretend now. You can't talk about Black Lives Matter when you don't even probably have black friends. You don't like black culture or black people. I bet you if you look deep enough in this person's tweets, you will see all you need to see in regards to this person's personality. And the fact that you have guys who are defending her, giving her a pass, is because they want to date her. But you have to understand, you're not her type. She's going to choose you when she realizes that, the guys that she wants ain't checking for her, AKA, the Caucasian dudes. It takes a lot of anger and hurt to really to put your information out here like this about how you got played and how you were talked about behind your back, even though you were hopping up and down on his dizzick. He was doing whatever he wanted with you. And you were probably cool with it. You were probably cool with the fact that he was condescending and rude and he talked to you any kind of way. You were okay with it because you were with a Caucasian guy. You were giving him your all. You were giving your all to somebody that didn't see you as anything long term. You were just a short term, good time. And you have black females like that. You're on social media uplifting the same men who only see you as a good time. They only see you as somebody that's temporary. That's all it's going to be. And when you hear us say this, you're getting upset about this. You want to run to social media and you want to gather the troops, i.e. the angry swirlers, and then you got the simps. They willing to defend any woman if she's attractive, and they will defend white women. Why not? I mean, they know some of these guys be talking that black, but they be sleeping that white. And that's what be going on, man. It just never ceased to amaze me, man. Never ceased to amaze me. You got these chicks who uplift these other groups, man. They try to emulate the women of those groups. They try to look like them, whether it be the hair, the skin, the pounds of makeup, the surgeries. Not necessarily the assets, because y'all understand black women are the ones who just add all that. But anyway, I'm talking about trying to look like a Barbie doll. Big tits, long blonde hair, overflowing of makeup. There might be a tinge of envy there, but there's going to be people that are going to say I'm wrong on that. But if I'm wrong, then how come people continuously prove me right? I don't care who y'all date, man. Don't put stuff out here and use people like attack dogs. A lot of you black people who may be pro-black, who are following this person, you may be conscious, but this person is not. They are pretending because they need your support. They need you to go after somebody that has wronged them. And we get caught up like that. As melanated people, we get caught up in race and everything is about that. And we tend to go at people just because of that, not understanding that we're being used and manipulated. Look at what's going on in Minnesota. Look at what the media has done. It has created this narrative like it's okay to destroy your own community because you're angry. No, that's not okay. That's not okay. All right. And in these situations with these relationships, why are y'all defending somebody who was not physically harmed? Somebody who is okay. They weren't scammed. They just, got played and don't like it because there's women out here who think that they're more intelligent than the men that they deal with. They think they're smarter than them. And when they get played, they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't. People are mentioning Doja Cat. Doja Cat is a female who has no connection to black people, none. She didn't really grow up around them. Those aren't the people who she's either attracted to like that or really see as part of her inner circle or friends, people that she's comfortable with. This is why she is on chats with mostly white males, because that's probably who she used to hang out with when she was growing up, because she was probably the odd girl, biracial chick, didn't really fit in nowhere. And that carried over to adulthood. Y'all got to understand that mentality will carry over into adulthood. And I believe she does have a thing for only Caucasian males. She's not going to date one of you black males unless you're just like the type of guys that she's normally used to dealing with, But yeah, there's a lot of worship going on out here. It's a lot of worship. And I think it stems from either childhood or through bad relationship after bad relationship, feeling bitter about that. So it leads them to claim that they're leveling up. Have y'all noticed that leveling up is only about basically not dealing with the men of your own group? Like, what sense does that make? So if I'm leveling up, I'm only going to level up for people who don't look like me. It's crazy. But that's just the world we live in right now. Now, I also believe that you got these worshipers, right, who diss melanated men on a day-to-day basis. They diss them all the time. And because they diss them, they get upset when we don't run to their rescue, when they're in a dispute or they're having issues, but they don't understand that you cannot continuously diss somebody and think that they're going to come to your defense. Now, in this situation with this particular female on Twitter, there were guys that came to her defense because she's placating to them. She's trying to win them over by saying, hey, I'm conscious. I care about black men. And really, she cares about that white man. This is why she wants his attention so badly, even willing to get him fired from his job in order to seek out his attention, man. These are the times that we are in, people. Don't get upset at me. And the dissing of black men has gone overboard to the point to where I did a video today about George Floyd and how you have women debating whether they should support him or not because of who he's dating. We've seen that conversation before. It's just sad, man. So when people get upset because I'm speaking on this, understand that this stuff has been in play for a long time. There's a lot of things I ignored over the months and almost over the years that I'm not going to ignore anymore. I've spoken on it here and there, but you have a problem of worship. You have a problem of dissing the black males and then want them to come to your defense. And we have an issue of people in their fake black consciousness who don't really understand how the world works. We really got to look at those things. Now, I honestly believe that there are good black men who are actually seeking women like this nowadays. You got some good black simps that are looking to fly in and save the day. They're looking to get with her, but he's going to do the same thing to her that Caucasian guy did to her. But she doesn't understand that now. She doesn't understand that now. She truly believes that no matter how much worshiping she does, no matter how much she hops the fence and comes back over, there's going to be men there, males, that are going to defend her and are going to be okay with her hypocrisy. Because she's probably one of those same females, right, that get mad at men and call them colorists. Most of those chicks that do that are dating interracially. Have y'all noticed that? They're talking about colorism. Most of them are dating interracially. Most of them are dating somebody that doesn't look like them, you know? And that's where we are, man. Listen, y'all can do whatever you want to, but understand you're going to be called out for your hypocrisy, and you cannot use black people to be your attack dogs when you have a dispute with somebody who you're going to end up taking back anyway. She's basically going to force this guy to get back with her because she's going to continue to shame him. She's going to continue to post things about him until he takes her back. If she really didn't want to be with the guy, she would have blocked him and kept it moving. But she posted this because she wants y'all to fight her battles because she feels hurt. She wants y'all to fight her battles to make her feel better. Now, one of the drawbacks of being on social media is that you have to see all this stuff coming at you at once. People sending you things, stuff trending. You know. And I want y'all to understand that we are in a very different time where, you know, we find out things quickly. We find out people's personalities and who they are, you know, and who, you know, and listen, I'm not going to tell y'all how you should live your lives, right? I've never been that way, but don't be a hypocrite. Don't use black people to, you know, make you feel good about yourself. Using pro-blackness as a revenge tactic because people are going to call you out for it. And you have to expect that. You have to expect that. I doubt that, Brittany. I don't think dudes is chasing behind, career interracial dating women unless she's already non-black. You know? But how many of y'all can't wait till y'all see the post about her talking about love is love and I love everybody. Yeah, but you calling this guy for being a racist. But you're back to loving Brad. I don't know why the chat isn't up. Let me switch this up again. Yeah, Mellow Bird, they aren't approaching anymore. Either it could be approach anxiety, or it could be a fact that they don't think that they need to approach women anymore. You know, they don't think they need to approach them anymore. Which it just says, it speaks to where we are. It speaks to where we are in society. That is true. Disrespecting black men won't get you anywhere, but you know, there's some that believe that it will. But it won't. But y'all gotta understand the position I'm in. I have to see this every day. Like I have to see these news stories about what's going on and these riots and everything. Then people talking about this dude and who he's dating. And I got chicks coming on social media and they're talking about how their white boyfriend doesn't love them anymore, so they want to put him on blast. It's crazy. And they're using black people to attack them. I gotta understand, it can get overwhelming. But the best way that I deal with things is by making content. You know? Listen, if a chick is only dating out of her race, do you really think a black dude is really gonna want to date somebody who never dated a black dude before? Like, I gotta convince you, you gotta get comfortable dating. Like, come on, man. And that was meant to be a joke, but okay. But yeah, what you do have some career interracial daters. I hope they didn't shut my Twitter down. They shut my Twitter down. Unless this browser is tripping. I have a very good browser, and this shit is... But make sure y'all like the stream, man. Like the stream. I'm going to take a few phone calls. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take that many because my browser is acting up. So I don't know if the Skype is going to be able to play. I can see if it will. Because I may have some connection issues. There might be some connection issues going on. Let's see. I'll tell you, baby, it's a few. And understand, when people call in and you can't get through, don't get mad. Okay? It's a phone line for a reason. Only one person going at a time. You just ain't going to be able to get on. That's just, you know. See, my browser is okay, it's signed. I don't know if the connection is good. I'm having issues with this browser. All these issues want to show up now when I'm streaming. Ain't this some shit? Yeah, I'm having some issues with this browser. Yeah, it's not going to let me take phone calls. Can y'all still hear me in the chat? Oh, there you go. All right, here we go. Okay, look like we're back. Okay. Okay, now let's see if I can get these phone calls up. Okay. Okay, Mello, you call in. I put the number in the chat, so you can call in. All right. Sorry about the clicking. I'm using I'm using a different mouse, and I normally use my other one. You can't really hear anything but this one. Yo.
What up, though?
Not much. What's going on?
It's a good topic, but I'm gonna keep it short and simple.
All right.
And whoever takes offense to it, it is what it is. But it's real simple, man. If you're supposed to be a black woman and you out here practically dating outside your race, you just have no love for what you see in the mirror, and it's very unattractive. If I ever come across any woman I deal with, and she displays that, instant loss of attraction. She doesn't value herself. It is what it is. So that's all I gotta say. Good show, homie.
All right, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate the call, man. All right. Your lines are open. Want to call in? You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, it's Mellow Bird.
What's good, Mello?
Nothing much. Been just sitting out on my porch all day. Just got done redoing it, so it looks really nice.
Okay.
So, as far as the topic goes, I wanted to call in because I do date interracially. I've been with this guy. He's white. I've been with him for over a year. It's about a year and almost 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
And no matter who even if you're dating with your race, or if you decide to date out or date internationally, I think it's still important to vet who that person is individually.
Right.
Yes, everybody has cultures, but common sense is everyone is unique, and you need to vet each and every man or woman you're with as an individual, and quickly find out who they are and what they're all about. And from there, you decide if it's going to work or not. That the woman that you're talking about, I don't really feel sorry for her at all, because she decided to ignore key details or red flags that she probably received.
Yeah.
Just so she could say, I'm with the white guy.
Yeah.
And I hear it. I'm from Alabama. I hear it all the time. I want to be with a white guy just because. And I'm like, well, why? And they're like, well, just because they're gonna be better. And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You have to vet each person individually. When I talked to my boyfriend about what happened in Minneapolis, he is extremely respectful and understands my point of view and my personal experience that I've had with policemen, and he completely understands why people are outraged. He doesn't pretend to know he doesn't pretend to understand the black experience. He respects each individual and how they feel about it, and he's been nothing but supportive on how I feel about it and how others feel about it, even though we both don't agree with, tearing up your own community. And we have discussed these things yesterday and this morning and the day before. So I'm rambling. I'm going to go on ahead and end this. Just long story short, everyone needs to vet their person individually.
Right. I agree with that.
Have a good day.
All right. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right. Shout out to Noah calling in. Speaking her piece. Shout out to Naima. Yeah, it's been a minute. It meant us in you here. Let me just say this to some of y'all in the comment section, chat room. If you're dating a non-black woman, stop calling other people sellouts. if you got you a non-black woman. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? Because a lot of y'all are dating Becky's too. Okay? And I've told y'all what type of Becky's to avoid. Hopefully y'all heed my warning. But as far as the vetting is concerned, I see you, Charm. What's up? As far as the vetting is concerned, yes, you do need to vet people because you're going to get a sense of who that person is when you talk to them, what their beliefs are. If you don't get a sense of what that person's beliefs are, then you're obviously trying to ignore them because you desperately want to get with this person. Shout out to Ill Wills. They defend them. Oh yeah, if they're in a relationship with them, Ill Wills, they're definitely going to defend that. You know. Yo, you live? What's up?
What's up, Jay?
Yo, what's up?
Oh man, Shy from Oakland.
All
Yeah,
right.
this video's 100%, man. And just like you said before, I called. There's plenty of black dudes that talk this pro-black stuff as dating Becky, so it also applies to the ladies too.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, she belonged to the streets, man. She belonged to the trailer park.
Mm-hmm.
She can have Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah.
She can have Shaggy from Scooby Doo. I mean, I don't want her.
Well, you got with all.
Hey, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and that's.
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
gonna say this real quick. I'm seeing a lot of black men over there defending her. They're coming to her defense because of how she looks. Okay, they like those
That's
TikTok videos. That's why they over there, mouths watering, hoping to get a chance to date her. Dudes is weird.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I couldn't date no sister that let Freddie hit it, bro. It's like if I hit it too, like I might start turning into Bart Simpson or Dennis the Menace or something, bro. My hair just start turning blonde, and I couldn't do it, bro. It's gross.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, good videos always. You know, this is not like Halle Berry, Stacey Dash, Diana Ross. There's plenty of examples where they want to hop the fence, and then when something happens, they say, "Oh, he mistreated me."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the story. That's the story. A lot of times they mistreat you, and you come back like ain't nothing happened.
Ain't nothing happened. That sucks too. I was watching Mo Money, and I saw Stacey Dash in there, and that broke my heart. I was just like, damn, not Stacey Dash.
Yeah, Stacey Dash.
I know. I mean, even though I kind of agree with her on some stuff politically, still, it's just, yeah. But yeah, man, it's another episode of When Bedwenching Goes Wrong. So hold your own bra straps, hold your own nuts.
All right, man. Thanks for the call, man.
All right, no problem.
All right. I'm trying to see if I can get that. See if I can get that message now. Okay. Let me download it. Hold on. Let's see. Let me download this. So I can put this on the screen. Where the loving, hold on, let me this is the hold up. Let me let the fit the screen. Hold on, nope, that's not it. Yeah. Where are those loving, faithful black men at? Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hi, Jay. So I just want to say that I see a lot of bias in the chat right now.
Okay, hold on. Is Brittany B?
No.
Is Brittany B?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, it's been a while since you called in.
I know. It has. It's been a while since I've been in your chat. I've been really busy these days.
Mm-hmm.
But I see that there's a lot of bias in the chat right now. there's a lot of men who are saying that they wouldn't be with a black woman if she has been with a white guy. Like your last caller, he was very like stuck on like if she's been with a white man, I don't want to be with her. But it's like, do they feel like black women should feel the same way when they're with white women or women of another race? Is it just white men?
Well, I've heard black women. Yeah, I've heard black women say that though. I've heard black women say that if you've been with a white woman, I don't want to be with you.
For some reason, black women are more loyal to black men than they are to black women.
Come on, man! So you really gonna say that, Brittany?
That we're gonna be. That okay? Look, I know they're gonna get on me about this, but this is true. This is fact. Like, I've seen it time and time again. Black women are loyal to black men.
They're loyal to a small amount of black men because a lot of them dating the same type of men.
Jay? You really think so?
I mean, listen, you got one guy impregnating like 15, 20 women. I mean, come on, man.
I feel when black men date interracially, they expect black women to just, accept. It's been done time and time again. Look at all of these black men. It could be, I'm not even going to talk about celebrities because that's kind of like different. I want to talk about your average, everyday black person, black men, black women. Yeah, black women date interracially, yes. Yeah. I mean, but I will say this, Jay, okay, because I'm not biased at all. I will say the people who date black women and black men who date interracially for stupid reasons, such as like, oh, I don't like my skin color, I don't want a black baby, that's stupid to me. Like, date because you actually find some type of connection with this person, chemistry, and the fact that you care about this person, not because of what skin color they are, or because you feel like you can move further in society or whatever.
Well, I would think you would want to be with somebody that loves and respects you, right? I just think that we look at who black men are dating because of social media and the fact you have black men who are successful through entertainment. Those men are going to have a lot of dating options that ain't just black women. So that's normal that people with money and resources have dating options that expand beyond black women.
I said I want to expand to, I don't want to talk about like the celebrities or anything like that. I want to talk about like the everyday.
No, I'm just saying the perception from what I get, the perception. They go back to who these guys are dating.
Yeah, well, that's cool too, but I've had black men who speak on like that they only want to date white women or Latino women or light-skinned women. I'm a light-skinned female, so but
so you getting shows.
Well, I'm gonna speak on dark-skinned men and my experience with them, and they have stupid reasons for dating. Who they date. Like this one guy, I was dating this guy in college. He liked that I had curly hair and that I was light skin, and he liked my features basically, right? So he was telling me that he didn't want to have black kids or dark skinned kids, and he was dark skinned. So I feel that a lot of black men date because of those reasons, and that is stupid.
I think that's honestly though, I think that's kind of isolated because I've heard of this small amounts, but I don't hear it rampant. Like there's a lot of black men I know, black is whatever. They have kids who look just like them, and they're not belittling them, being disrespectful towards them,
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like I even told him, I said, and this is just one experience. It's been a host of experience, but I mean, it's because they don't like themselves, and that's one. But that's a whole nother conversation. But
because I got to get to some more callers. But there may be another live stream, Brittany.
Okay, and one thing, Jay, before you go, I want to say, based on my last comment, I don't want to say all black men are like that, but a lot of them are. I'm not going to say all because that's me being biased.
Well, I can say the same.
I just want to clear that up.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Right.
All right, Brittany.
All right, Jay. It was nice talking to you. You take care.
You too. All right. Take care.
Okay.
All right, shout out to Brittany. Yo, you live. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Yeah, what's up? This is Edward.
What's good, Edward?
North Carolina.
What's going on?
Not much. It's been a minute. You know, I don't really catch a live like that, but I do hit up your videos.
Okay,
you know,
cool.
the 10 minutes.
All right, okay.
I got to tell you a secret. Usually what I do is I fast forward it to like 1.75. So usually when I hear you talking regular speed, it seems like it's slow to me because I'm so used to fast forwarding them. But anyway,
Okay.
give me 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, so about, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so I get so tired of the same basic female talking points just constantly getting said over and over and over. It greatly annoys me because it really has me thinking that mofos can only think with like a kindergartner. Here's a reality situation.
Mm-hmm.
Black men do not owe you the penis. They just don't. This thing about where, you know, black women are so much loyal. No, you're not. The reality is you all are just not open about dating white dudes. But everybody knows that non-black men run the table on black women. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows. It's just they not keeping y'all, so they not showing y'all off. So this idea, even with the light skin shit, so this like secret that people keep trying to portray that they're loyal. I don't even know why they do that because we know what the deal is. They know what the deal is. As far as black men being less likely to deal with black women, you know, that's dated out, that's not really because we're intimidated by white men. That's more so we know who you are. At the end of the day, white men particularly do not like dating black women that are not exclusive to white men. They really shy away from that because it's really the opposite is true. They're really not trying to sexually compete with black men. So the reality of the situation is if they see that you date black men, they tend to not mess with you like that. And black women know that. So black women exclusively will date them. Now what they'll do is when they get ran through by a lot of white dudes or white dudes get done with them, then they'll try to piggyback. Now most black men will date a sister. The problem is they not taking care of no mixed kids.
Right.
That's the thing, and that's what a lot of them get mad about because that's if that's the one thing that will shut down the sympathy of a black man is seeing a mixed kid. They may be stepdaddy to another black man's kids. It's just something about that they're not doing with a mixed kid. That's the other thing. The other thing too is at the end of the day, first of all, she tried very hard not to bring up celebrities, but that's what they look for. That is their go-to. When you look at day-to-day life, black men are worried about how you look. Black men are not looking at the features you have when it comes to children. That is how women think. And if you come across a man that thinks that way, he got it from his mother. I promise you he did. Because his father chose the same woman that made him look like he looks like.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like guys who don't have father figures, they're going to take out the traits of their mothers.
Shout out to JDBlack and the caller Edward Hurricane Anderson.
Exactly. And that's a lot of times where that's coming from because and it's not about me blaming women. Biologically, women are wired to want to give the genetic assets to the next generation that's going to cause them to want to win. This is a part of childbirth. This is a part of them looking for mates. This is why they want tall dudes. This is why they want strong dudes. This is why they want high social value dudes. The colorism thing comes right along with that. And, you know, I'm forever hearing light-skinned chicks in particular always having this, like, duality about it. Because on the one hand, they know black women see them a certain type of way because they're getting chose. But on the other hand, they want to belong to the high, so they have this overcape, this kind of light-skinned guilt. And I say this as a light-skinned person. So the reality is, coming back to it, is this. Number one, black men do not owe you sexual loyalty. Black men have to worry about sexual access. See, women don't have to worry about sexual access. They have to worry about sexual quality. So a lot of times, if you're a Donald Glover type of dude, or you're a Michael B. Jordan type of dude before he got famous, if non-black women are who's dealing with you, then that's who you're going to deal with. You're not going to be a priest for the hope that black women will do something. And another and another thing is, these females are always looking at who these men are dating. This is how I check that real quick. Look at who their baby moms are. Look at who they having kids by. Look at Steven Jackson. Take your pick of any player. You find that it's usually extra average black women these men are having kids by. Jeezy, all of them. So just because you see them with a non-black chick, because the white media promotes that, when you look at who actually getting paid and who actually having kids, they're having kids with majority black women.
Yeah. They're not out here just making mixed kids like they're trying to make it seem they're making black kids. But Ed, I gotta get to some more calls, man. But I appreciate you calling in.
Okay, good. I just wanted to put that out there.
Okay,
yeah, peace out.
All right, peace. Shout out to Edward with the call. Hey, Bella Michelle, good night to you. I know that you was leaving. Shout out to you. Take a few more phone calls. Salute to the super chatters. Yeah, with the passion. But I mean, that's why I put this tweet up. I think that speaks for itself. Where the good black men at? Yay live with Jada Black. What's up?
Jeff, I just need to leave, bro.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
What's good? Only thing I want to say is one or two things. One, as far as the people that the black guys in the chat room that's saying that they wouldn't date a black woman that dated a white man. I know some of my friends that said the same thing. I said that they don't want to speak behind a white guy, right?
Right.
But yet they're dating a white woman who most likely slept with a white guy. It makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people say one thing and do another. I think it's what fits the narrative at the time.
Yeah, that's why some of them guys I don't even take this. But as far as this girl goes, she saw the red signs for this guy. There's no way she didn't see the red signs for this guy. This guy was saying this stuff to her. I mean, come on. How does she not know this guy wasn't saying that?
Yeah, you got to see it. You got to see it. It ain't like he's containing himself. He seemed like he'd be talking shit to her, probably be cursing her out.
Yeah. And that like me, like I told you before, I used to put white women on pedestal. You know what I'm saying? And I was exclusively only going after white girls because I didn't get along with black ones. You know what I'm saying? The black ones, they saw me as lame, corny, I was a black kid in high school listening to hard rock music, so, I wasn't going to work out too well.
Yes, he's a bit of an eyeball.
Yeah, so, but I learned, when I was on job, when I first started working at my job in 2008, the job I'm currently at now, I sat up there and there was 4 white girls on the job, and I paid for lunch for all 4 of them. But, the other black girls, I excluded them. And I did to, make them mad, but it didn't make so bad. And I realized how stupid I was doing that. And shortly after that, I started changing and putting the white woman on the pedestal. I started seeing some things. I'm like, you know what? This is stupid. I shouldn't be putting white women on the pedestal like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
never did.
This girl right here. Oh, go ahead.
No, you good.
But, this girl right here, she should have saw the signs. Come on now.
I don't think he's the first white dude she's been with.
Oh, no, of course not. I think she's one of those girls, for some reason, she didn't get along with black guys, and she said, you know what, screw this, I'm just going to go for a white boy. And, and that, it didn't end too well. I think that's basically all I want to say.
Okay. All right, cool, Sleeve. Well, thank you for the call, man. I appreciate it, all right?
Hey, no problem, man. Run a good show.
All right, thank you, man. Shout out to you, man. You gotta understand, man, the truth is right in front of your face. No one's making up anything. No one's lying. The truth is always there. And thing is, women have good instincts about men. they tend to ignore what is being told to them. Yeah, you can't be putting women on a pedestal. That it's not going to work out if you're out here putting women on a pedestal. It's only going to increase your frustration level, not only in that situation, but in others. Make sure that y'all like the stream. I'll take maybe another call or two. Yeah, putting women on, like I see these guys doing in these comment sections, putting these women on a pedestal, defending them. Bro, these women don't need you to defend them. You're just an attack dog. All you do is attacking this white boy that was with this black female. You're an attack dog. You're not saving her from anything. She's going to end up dealing with him again. Then what are you going to do? Right, Amelia? If you put a woman on the pedestal, she is going to look down on you. And that's what these guys don't understand. Women want to look up. They don't want to look down. And if they're looking down at you, she's not going to respect you. And that goes for you dudes in relationship with these women too. Married to them too. You putting them on a pedestal, they're not going to respect you. That's why these guys having such a hard time with women, but they refuse to take the red pill. You know? The number's in the chat, I think. Hey, mods, can you put the number in the chat? Yeah, true ATL, and just put it in the chat. I think you would hear this from any guy, who's dealt with women substantially. Women do not respect men who put them on pedestals, who worship them, who are constantly trying to defend them. You're basically going to become a utility, a tool, as an attack dog. Respect yourself first. Yo, what's up?
Hello.
Hey.
So I think that the only reason she did this was just attention seeking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's no way you can date someone who's racist and not know it. So I'm pretty sure she just did that just for attention seeking.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like, because she's having a good old time with this, getting all that attention and getting follows and comments.
I mean, stuff like that. You're making yourself look stupid. So there's no reason to do that other than because, you're just clout chasing her. All that other nonsense.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But, I will say, I do think it is annoying when, the brigade of Ra-cist or anybody who's dating a non-black person. I think it's kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Because why do you care about a completion? I think you remember the movie The Cookout?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the lawyer that was like, so why do black people, hockey players, why do they have a black puck? They're beating the black puck around. It's because it's black. Remember, why do white people's yards greener?
Yeah.
They give you low-grade grass. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like to me.
Well, she got a lot of black conscious folks following her, believing her, because it's a racist white man. We gotta attack him,
Well, that's because they want to sleep with her.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they looked at the TikTok videos and they were like, "Well, damn."
Well, TikTok time was up for her. But,
yeah.
I think that probably would have happened no matter who she dated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She might be just one of those gullible, silly females that anybody just gets with just to sleep with. I think that's really what she was mad at, because she knows he just got with her just to sleep with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's not me, being mad that she was dating out of those things, or It's the fact that you're putting this out here because you want to you want to be defended. So you're putting this out here in order to get people to attack somebody that you were, dealing with, you were sleeping with and dating and loving on. And then you just realize you weren't special. And now everybody got to defend you.
It's best to keep that to yourself because it's just embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
You're showing everybody what a loser you are. I mean, I didn't mean to say that. You're showing everybody, how easy it is to get over on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So,
well, if they're white, if they're white, not if they black. If they black,
I mean,
nope.
I think the same would have happened if she was with a black person. If she's that gullible enough to go for that, then the same would have happened either way. No matter what race she got with, they were going to just get with her, sleep with her, probably because she's the type who doesn't put out while she's in a relationship. So they're like, oh, okay, and then wait the 30 days or whatever, while sleeping with other people during that 30-day period, and then after the free trial is over, cancel the Netflix subscription.
Well, again,
I think so.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't even like to talk about shit like this when it comes to race, things of that nature. But I just find stories like this interesting because of the person that's putting this shit out. It was like the situation with a girl after Trump became president, and you had a girl put out the audio recording of her boyfriend going on that rant, and she's taking care of this guy because he's broke, he's a bum. And she's still dating this guy while he feels this way. This isn't the first time he's probably went on one of these rants. It's all about the choices that you make and the people that you're with.
It's not a good look, though. It just makes you look foolish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how old she is, but, that's probably a younger, maybe 20, 21, 19, 18.
Yeah. A young girl.
After a certain age, you think you kind of grow up.
Yeah, gotta grow up eventually.
That's all I want to say.
Okay, Beth. Well, thank you for the call. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shout out to Beth for the call. Which one of y'all guys gonna fly in to save the day? Which one of y'all gonna go in there and say, you know what, I'm that black king you need. I'm the black king you need. Oh boy. Well, y'all know there's some other things I wanted to address while I was live. Let's see if I can find it. Did I send it here? I didn't. God damn it. I didn't send it. I thought I sent it. All right, here we go. There's some other topics I want to get to real quick. This fucking chair just hit the back of this. But there's some other topics I wanted to get to while I was live today. Let's see. I want to talk about T.I. speaking about how he wants to do a one-day boycott. Y'all got to see this shit, man. Y'all got to see this shit. Hold on. Rapper T.I. wants to do a one-day boycott. He wants to fight white supremacy by going on a one-day boycott. This is where we've gotten to. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if I can get this on the screen real quick. There we go. I want that to sink in real quick. I just want this to sink in real quick, man. I saw this, man. I said, I got to speak about this. I gotta speak about this. How many of y'all are looking forward on July the 7th? Don't know why it's July the 7th, but the call to action in solidarity where no person of color spends any money because of the spending power that we have. Okay? And we're going to do this because we want to set an example of being able to stick together through the good times and bad, I guess. But how many of y'all are ready for the day of solidarity on the 7th of July? I don't know why it's the 7th of July. Maybe it's Illuminati stuff. I don't know. Where you don't spend any money. How many of y'all are waiting for that day? And now, mind you, that could be a day where the rent need to be paid. That's a day where you got to get your bills caught up. You need to do some birthday shopping. Maybe you're going on vacation. Now, Black Rainbow, you can send it to me. But he wants us for this. Blackout Day 2020. This is the same guy that was at the forefront of boycotting Gucci, right? Now, y'all know that T.I. and Floyd don't get along, right? Floyd records himself or is filmed going into the Gucci store because, Floyd is like, man, who is T.I. to be telling anybody to boycott anything, right? But I just want to know how many of y'all who, are going to wait one day to spend money. How many of y'all do that? Maybe y'all at work and you need to buy lunch or something. Maybe gas. Y'all gonna not do any of that, okay? Because a day of solidarity of not spending any money into the economy, even though we're putting a lot of money, probably more than anybody, into the economy. And I think one of the worst things about this is T.I. is trying to include Asians and also Native Americans and who else? Hispanics into it. He wants to bring all of us together for one day of not spending $1. Yeah, I don't know what happens after that day either. Are we going to go back to spending money more than we did the day before? Shut up. But I just want to know I guess if you're a T.I. supporter, or if you are somebody who's about, solidarity between people of color. You gotta understand, he ain't just talking about black people. He's talking about people of color. It went from being about blacks to being about people of color. How do y'all feel about the people of color tag?
1800 Crime Stoppers face with rolling eyes, open mouth, smile, rat like 669 INE.
Shit that. But you're including all these other groups that have a stronger community than we have. Asians have a strong community. You could say Native Americans have their own sort of community and how they do things. Hispanics, we're the ones who don't really have a structure in our community right now. So we want to add all these different people together. The people of color, because y'all know T.I. has to include them in there because he is a multiculturalist. He wants to include everybody. He's a celebrity who makes money off of his name, his brand, and his music. But we really got to ask ourselves, is this stuff going to work? Is this stuff going to work? I just switched up the topic. That's all. You might be behind. I ain't seen any of your comments recently, but yeah, man, T.I. wants us to be in solidarity. I just want to know what y'all thought of that. To me, it just seems goofy because after that day, we're gonna go back to spending more money than we did before. So what is accomplished in that particular scenario? What is accomplished? And these are the people that they claim. These are the leaders and we should follow them. These are the leaders, and we should follow them. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Wow. Kylie Jenner, some people sent me this. Kylie Jenner got exposed for being a fraudulent fake billionaire. She's not actually a billionaire. She lied about that. Or her people lied about that. Let's see. Let's get this off here. Damn, Forbes. This is from Forbes.com, y'all. This is from Forbes.com, man. Forbes is putting this out here. They say, forget this. Earlier this year, Kendall Jenner sold half of her cosmetics company in one of the greatest celebrity cash outs of all time, but the deal's fine print reveals that she has been inflating the size and success of her business for years. More than a decade into their fame, the Kardashian-Jenners tend to induce eye rolls and sighs among jaded media consumers. But when it comes to their wealth, even critics of reality TV's First Family are intrigued. The Kardashian-Jenner machine and the cash it generates has been the subject of articles, podcasts, even books. But no one cares more about the topic than the family itself. So when the youngest of the clan, Kylie, sold 51% of her Kylie Cosmetics to Cody, and the deal valued with $1.2 billion this January, it was a watershed moment for the family. Kylie is a modern-day icon with an incredible sense of beauty, a sense of the beauty consumer. The Cody chairman, Peter Harf, gushed when announcing the acquisition. But in the deal's fine print, a less flattering truth emerged. Filings released by publicly traded Cody over the past 6 months lay bare one of the family's best-kept secrets. Kylie's business, significantly smaller and less profitable than the family has spent years leading the cosmetics industry and media outlets, including Forbes, to believe. This is a complete expose. And of course, when the lies, omissions, outright fabrications are expected from a family that perfected, then monetized the concept of before being famous, but similar to Donald Trump's decades-long obsession with his net worth. Oh, man. Based on the new information, plus the impact of the Cove on beauty stocks and consumer spending, people are still investing in stocks. You know, I started to invest in stocks, but about a month ago. No, less than a month ago. I say maybe about 3 weeks ago. I've sort of just invested in a few things and letting it sit, going back, maybe adding a little bit more. I'm just getting my feet wet in stocks. But, you know, even during this time, I think this might be the best time to do it. But, you know, Forbes now think Kylie, even after pocketing an estimated $340 million after tax from the sale, is not a billionaire. I mean, why is this a surprise? I mean, they always boost themselves up to be more than what they are. I mean, the fact that this has become a big story, she's not a billionaire. Of course she's not a billionaire. Of course she's inflating numbers. That's what people do in entertainment. She's in the entertainment business. Of course, numbers are going to be inflated. You know? But she still made a good amount of money, though. She may not be at the billionaire status yet, but 340 ain't nothing to sneeze at. It's selling 51%. But it's not billionaire status. But again, it just seems to me that the media is like, I guess, doesn't like the Jenners or whatnot, but they continue to find success because there are a lot of women who emulate their look. There's a lot of girls who want to be like the Kardashian Jenners. Let's just be real. They want to look like Kim. They want to be like Kylie. Even, you know, I mean, look at the amount of faces that Khloe has had. Khloe has had how many new faces? Like, Khloe's on her fifth face because she's trying to fit into the program that they have over there on the Jenner Kardashian platform, so to speak. But she's not a billionaire. People are making a big deal out of it. I really don't see what the big deal is. I mean, of course they're going to inflate numbers. They want people to believe in their brand. People can't believe in a brand if they don't believe they're billionaires, you know? Let's see. What else we got going on? Let's see. Kaepernick is offering to pay for the lawyers of people protesting in Minneapolis over the death of George Floyd. Okay, is he going to pay for those black businesses that were rocked? Is he going to pay for that too? Because there were some black people that lost their businesses completely ransacked, that will never be able to never able to recover. This is crazy. I'm looking online, I'm seeing the damage that is being done. Derek, I think his name is Chauvin, he's been arrested and charged. So you people can stop looting and tearing up your own communities. Now, I know there's a bunch of people that ain't from there. You need to condemn those people because those people are ruining your neighborhoods. I'm seeing a whole bunch of white people ransacking through black neighborhoods. Something needs to be said about this. You know? And now you got all these protests around the country. This is insanity. I understand getting justice, but burning down your own shit ain't the way, man. Like, I watched a video earlier today from Lovely T. She was walking around, and she had walked around in her city a little bit, and then she kind of got the fuck out of there, and she talked about how bad she felt being a resident there and how everything is going to shit. Y'all got to understand, parts of that town are never going to recover ever again. Oh, man. And they're comparing it to what Kaepernick did. Kaepernick is an opportunist who doesn't care about football, but just cares about what he can gain from football. You know? Brittany, you say, what did I invest in? I think I invested, I don't have it in front of me. I think I invested a little in a few companies. I think Netflix was one. The other one was Walmart. You know, I can't have this in front of me. You know, that was a couple I was going back and forth on. But I'm just starting out small. It's been doing okay. No Man Code TV, she's talking about me. She's talking to me. I invest in a couple of companies. You know, they will get insurance. They didn't tear up no white people community. They tore up Target. Yeah, I invested in Amazon too. Amazon's the other one. It was Amazon. It was, let's see, Amazon, Walmart, and Netflix, I believe. I think I also invest in a company that sells gold. That's actually doing real good. The stocks are cheap on those. I've been buying them up. You know, I've been buying them up. Oh, you did Amazon and Nike? I might have to look into Nike, man. You say Target isn't black. Well, it's in a black community. I invest in Apple too. Yep. The easiest way to invest, folks, is invest from your cash app. Right, Naima. Yeah, man. So I've been going back, adding some more into different stocks, buying up some more, you know. I don't have it in front of me. I haven't looked at my stocks in about 4 or 5 days because I used to check them every day, but I'm just letting them sit. I don't want to be impatient. It's an investment, so I'm not looking for an early return on it. Kaepernick is off limits. Okay, well, bro, you ain't got to be here. You already know my stance. I don't hold back. I don't agree with all these people who claim that they're for black people. You know. Wingstop is pretty good. Okay. I seen DeAndre Hopkins with a Kaepernick jersey, and he had like the Cardinals hat. And I'm saying to myself, bro, like, no one cares anymore. Like, I know y'all want to support Kaepernick, but the dude he's a multimillionaire and hasn't thrown a football in how many years? How many years it been? 3 years since he's thrown a football? The dude's a multimillionaire. Yeah, man, they worship celebrities. Like, these all celebrities ain't good celebrities, man. And you got to be able to call out. Like, when your girl, I was over Kaepernick when his girlfriend tried to call Ray Lewis and Uncle Tom, a guy who's done more for black people than he has over the years. And people let it go. And she's not even black, and you want to call a black man an Uncle Tom. I was done after that. I was done. People want to forget shit and act like it didn't happen. Also, Kaepernick took Nessa from his teammate. That's why he didn't want to be on the 49ers anymore. I think Aldon Smith put his foot in his ass, and he didn't want to be on the 49ers anymore. That's where the kneeling came into effect. The guy wanted out. That's why he opted out. He could have stayed with the 49ers, but he opted out. But people don't want to bring those up. People act like he was released. He was never released. Hopefully y'all invest in my Cash App and PayPal. Shout out to the Super Chatters. I appreciate that, man. I agree, Hebrew. I think people starting to see it. Yeah, a lot of those magazines was like, Kylie's a billionaire. She got 300 million, but she didn't get a billion. You know? But of course they're gonna prop themselves up because, you know, that's their brand. It's to make themselves seem larger than life. You know, that's their whole brand, is just to prop themselves up to be bigger than they really are. But salute to everybody that's here. I mean, yeah, Huggy, that's how it is. You know, people gonna say crazy stuff. I mean, it's gonna happen. But to call the man an Uncle Tom, That's over the line. That's completely over the line. Jay, get your boy. Who? What boy? Listen, it's cool, bro. It's cool. It's cool. Nobody has to go at anybody in the chat. You know, it's just chat room banter. That's all. Nobody needs to get upset. I may do that. I may buy some airline stock, Obi. When I go back and look at my stocks and look at some different options of where I can buy into next. I just been busy. I've been very busy over the last couple of days. I'm trying to get other stuff done. So I haven't had a chance to go and really look through it thoroughly and see what I want to do. But I'll see about doing that. Maybe sometime this weekend I'll get a chance to. But yeah, man, positive vibes, man. Positive vibes. We need positive vibes. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of uncertainty. And we don't need to add to our own stress. You know, we gotta work on really, being more seeking self-help, because I know some people need self-help, but it's about not letting, stuff, maybe it be internet or whatever, to get to us and make us crazy. Because I know a lot of us have been quarantined and it's driving us absolutely insane that we can't go where we want to go. We're so used to going where we want to go, and people are starting to lose their minds and they're rioting and all this. And it's like, at the end of the day, will all this be worth it? Because we're going to go back to being exactly where we were, And so, understand that we're all different people, But okay, people, that's it for me. It's starting to thunderstorm here. Yeah, man, keep it black, keep it proud, and keep it unbothered, unfazed. We need more of that unfazing. Yeah, man, don't hop the fence if you don't want the bad results that may come. That's all I'm saying. Salute to the chat room. Salute to the supporters, man. I appreciate y'all being here. And hopefully, I may go live this weekend if I have a good enough topic. That's why you send all the topics to the email. And if I see something that really piques my interest, I will definitely go in. All right. All right, people. I see y'all. Yo, I want to say this. Shout out to the brothers that just super chatted. Corey, Johnny. I appreciate that, man. Y'all have a good weekend, all right?